Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Dead Space 3. I must say that we had some problem with recording the audio, so I have to do a voiceover after the video was done. It's very unfortunate, but these things tend to happen. So the last time we had a problem with the Dick. That's what his new name is, the Dick. And we have to go back and try to follow the group that got away. So yeah, he kind of locked us in the elevator. Now we're trying to play catch up, which no one loves doing. And yeah. Alright, so let's get out of this room. We'll go back into the little whirly room here. And out. Oh, and here comes all of our friends. And there goes a nice shot to the face. So of course now we're going to go into a little cutscene with an old familiar face.
I believe the trouble you saved me.
Nice work.
What? Well, here he is. The marker killer, Isaac Clarke. And here we are. The marker homeworld. You know, I must admit, I almost didn't believe such a place existed. But thanks to your friend, Norton, I finally found it.
That's how they followed us through shock space.
Well, he is a bright one.
All he wants is Isaac. Carver, the rest of us can go home.
Deluded son of a... Hey! You've got me. Let the others go.
It's a very difficult thing, you know, undoing the damage man has done. Everything we touch, we contaminate, we corrupt. The markers had a plan for us, but we took what should have been a magnificent gift and perverted it.
Jesus, spare us the bullshit.
I've spent an entire lifetime trying to undo the damage man has done. Fighting EarthGov's ongoing research, liberating the markers from those profane testing facilities. And now, I just have one problem left to purge. All of you.
No, you promised me a ship, Danik. We had a deal.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. But I can't afford to leave even one of you left alive. Apologies for misleading you, Captain.
Shocker. And now, of course, we have a little fight cutscene right here, which everyone kind of struggles with. Nice. So, of course, this leads us to a little tiny cutscene right here where we do a little bit of fighting with some guys from Danik's. And that's going to lead us into something else that's a little bit more unpleasant. Yeah, this is a pretty simple fight. Isaac Clarke bows down and avoids fire from nobody. And then this happens.
Come on! You're fucking kidding me?
Norton, this is all your fault, by the way. Yes. All of the eats. Yeah, this guy hits like a truck. This is one of the more interesting boss battles we've had. And it kind of self-explanatory, but at the same time, it takes a while to do. And of course, you always want to kill all these eggs because they are a pain in the rear end. Of course, there's a nice little weak spot we got to focus on. Then you have these dudes pop out. They are not pleasant, to say the least. And of course, if it wasn't for Norton, Danik's men would have never gotten us, and we probably wouldn't be fighting this beastie of a monster. And of course, it's going to go for the suck-in. At this point, you got to focus on his little yellow orb thingies he's got in his mouth. There we go. Of course, yeah, that's what happens when you don't get them all. They'll spit you right back out. In a very disgusting manner, I must say. The thing being is if you shoot enough of the yellow orbs in his mouth, he'll actually stop sucking and you can go back on your feet. Of course, I struggled a little bit with this part. It took a little bit of time for me to get the hang of it and getting hit in the back with skeletons. There we go. And at some point, too, you will have to keep dodging his claws that he'll slam down. And focus on that yellow point again he's got. Skeletons are very annoying. If you can kill them in the egg before they hatch, it makes it so much more easier. There we go. A little bit more focusing on that. Some horrible aiming. And then he goes in for the suck. The wonderful suck. Yeah, thanks, Norton. Thanks a lot. No, actually, that wasn't Norton, but still. And that's what happens when you stop him from sucking you in. Of course, we put up with these guys a little bit more. And there comes the claw. Oh, that's not pretty. That is not pretty. And another claw, which all you can do is run from. Then he'll start spitting again with the spit. The spit of 1,000 dead souls. Yeah. It's just pissing it off and annoying the hell out of me. Stupid skeletons. Get out of here. All right, let's focus in on that yellow spot again. And of course it didn't work, because now we got him swinging his arms around. Again, nice dodge. And of course he'll go back with the spit. Oh, them lovely eggs. Start shooting them eggs down. There we go. Try focusing a little bit more on that yellow spot, making him weaker. Now this is pretty cool right here. If you can get him to do that, it makes it a lot better. And of course you see the red spots, which are already shot down before. Go ahead and shoot down the yellow spots, which I did not get in time. Once again, lose a little bit portion of the health. Heck, more than a little bit. We lose a good chunk of health right there. Alright, back to the same old status quo. He even helps me out there. It gives me a little hand with his little tentacle thingy right there. Nice. And then, more spitting. You gotta love the spitting action. Pop you guys. And there's the cavity. Focusing on that cavity. Focusing on that cavity. There we go. That's it. And once it's said and done, we go right back to the suck. Gotta focus in. And this is the point where the game actually got a little bit glitched. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump to a much more safer spot from there. Resuming now at the point where it's almost dead. So we'll focus on that spot. As you can see, the mouth is pretty much all done. So now we're going to go ahead and get sucked in one more time. And that's going to be pretty much it. And of course the big suck. And in we go. Of course, waking up inside the monster's yummy belly. Get to see that yummy, slimy goo again. Being digested. Not exactly a very pleasant thing, is it? This is almost like a part 2 of the boss fight, because now you're inside of him, you're fighting his antibodies, I guess you want to say. Of course, we get to see all this nice little cutscene of the slipping and sliding. Its digestive belly. With this. These are the things you want to focus on. The best advice I can give you is to go ahead and put them in stasis, then shoot the bulbs on the little prongs. This is, like I said, it's the best advice I can give you. If you try to shoot it without stasis, it's going to be very annoying to say the least. And you can also shoot them projectiles because they are very annoying. Very, very annoying. Oh, dead body. So, yeah. I kept missing that one. And eventually I get to the point where I get ticked, start using stasis. They're so small and annoying to hit. It's so easy to miss them without stasis. Stupid antibody things. Get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, at this point, there we go. Missed it. Well, hit the whole thing. Stasis on that. There we go. Makes it a whole lot easier. One more. Puts that one out of commission. Stasis you. And start pop, pop, and then stasis you. Until that thing happened. Like I said, those things are very annoying. Stasis. No. And there we go. Stasis on you. And destroyed. Now the upchuck begins. All the way back up and out the hatch. Total craziness. Monster had a bad case of an upset stomach. And he's gone ape. But that's all she wrote for the battle. It's over. Everybody else is just like, ugh. And then there's Norton.
You made us come down here. You encouraged her. Now look where we are. Between Danik shooting at us and whatever the fuck that was, what chance have we got?
You betrayed
No,
us!
I tried to save us. You are the real problem here, Clark. Not anymore.
Captain!
Stand down, Sergeant. This is all your fucking fault. She doesn't love you.
Well, that's the end of that. Yep, not much you could do about Norton there. He's just a wild cannon who wanted you dead from the get-go.
Fuck.
Come on. You won't stay dead forever, not around here.
I'm not gonna tell Ellie.
Hey, you're telling the truth. Now let's go.
Norton was a dick. He had it coming. What can you say? Dude wrecked everything. Brought Danik there. Tried to sabotage it all. Didn't even know what was going on. Better off this way. They're just better off this way. And it only gets better from here on out.